What I'll say is this about Greg Abbott and Dan Patrick relating to the Republican platform and our community. When I mean our community, the Hispanic community, is that it's not too long ago that Greg Abbott was referring to the border region, our region, as a third world country. And it was not too long ago that Dan Patrick was saying that undocumented immigrants bring disease, crime, and basically deteriorate the fabric of Texas, in other words. And so we can't forget that come November that this is how they see us. And as a community and a voting community that we are, we need to respond. And what we need to say is, and me personally, who has a wife from Mexico, whose mother's from Mexico, I take personal offense to somebody characterizing my family as disease-ridden or criminals, or saying that we live in a third world country. You know, I'm very proud of our community, and you know, as I mentioned before, you know, we're good enough for box stores to come and investment to come because they like our dollars, but they don't like our community, and they've illustrated that with their stance. In particular, Greg Abbott's silence regarding the Republican Party's platform of zero tolerance for immigration in terms of mass deportations, no visas until the border is secure, which is ridiculous because we're not going to be able to secure this border. It's a fallacy. We need to do as much as we can to police the border and take care of it, but to say that the border is going to become sealed or secured is ridiculous. And so that tells us is that they're never interested in any kind of pathway to citizenship or a guest worker program or anything that would bring dignity to an immigrant. And I really believe this is true because they don't really consider our community. And the fact is, they won't consider us until we start voting against them and putting in people that do care. And I used the word yesterday in an interview in Austin about, you know, son afrentosos y sinvergüenzas, porque hasta que no votamos en contra de ellos, van a seguir haciendo el mismo papel y llevando a cabo las mismas políticas y pólizas que son dañinas a la comunidad de nosotros. Entonces y yo ya llegué al punto donde ya no estoy tanto enojado, que más que nada la resolución y la idea de trabajar en noviembre para elegir gente que no sea y no tenga esta idea sobre nuestra comunidad. And that's kind of where we're at.